The concerns of our constituents, which are the students and also the staff, they come to us whenever something's not going well or they want something changed. So honestly, without their input and their concerns and comments, we wouldn't do anything. We'd just be sitting around staring at each other. So the more, not necessarily goes wrong, but the more that's happening, the better we can do and the more we can do.
So my name is Alyssa Lincoln. I am the executive president of the 96 Student Senate. So essentially I conduct all full Senate meetings. I help oversee the cabinet with my vice president. All daily functions of Student Senate I have a little bit of a hand in, but we have committees and committee chairs that handle a lot of that. But I'm in charge of mainly running full Senate meetings and making sure that Senate is meeting goals and that we're representing students adequately. So when I was a freshman, you go around the info tables and you sign your S number on everything. That's essentially how I got started. And then I went to an informational meeting and signed my name up on something, and I realized that that was me signing my name up for the freshman class representative ballot. So intentionally, I wouldn't say I meant to join Student Senate. I ended up winning the election on Cat Pause, and I served as a freshman class representative. And my first meeting, I completely fell in love with it. It was just head over heels ever since then. It was just such a fun process, and it was very quick for me to really realize my passion for this organization. Former president of the Student Senate and a mentor of mine told me that being president is not as much busy work. It's not a lot of day-to-day hours. It's not the sending emails, responding, doing all that little stuff. It's a lot of head games. So it's a lot of it, am I leading correctly? Is this organization really representing who we need to represent? Are we doing a good job communicating with the administration? If I do this, what happens because of it? Kind of thing. So it's a lot up here, it's a lot in the noodle. That's been the hardest transition, but other than that, it's been very easy. Everybody that I spend Tuesday night with are so warm and they embrace me and all my quirks. I'm not your traditional professional necessarily president. I'm pretty quirky, I make a lot of mistakes, and they roll with me and trust me for the most part, so very thankful for that.
My name is Jacob Barnes. I am the PR co-chair of Student Senate. A friend of mine was in Student Senate my freshman year, and I said, hey, why not go try it out? It seemed like a great organization that built leaders. Like everyone that I knew that was a part of it just kind of exuded this confidence, and like they knew what was going on. So sophomore year I ran and I was a sophomore class representative. Definitely the meetings on Tuesdays, just like seeing all those people. It's like it feels like homey being in there because I've been doing it for 3 years now, and just seeing the familiar faces and new faces, it just feels right. And it's just like a kind of comfort zone. I come in there at 7, we appropriate some money to some organizations who need it. We just talk about issues, and it's just a nice, welcoming environment. And they're going to be lifelong friendships, especially in terms of if I ever need, some help business-wise, or just someone to call on if I need some help. Well, they're all great individuals who will be there in a heartbeat, and they're all very intelligent, great leaders, so that's just people you want in your life, so good, long-lasting friendships.
I'm on cabinet meetings. Those are Sunday nights. That's where all committee chairs and the executive board meet. It looks like a group of friends chit-chatting, having a good time, telling stories, and that's exactly what it is. We're a close-knit family. That energy, that happiness, the giggly personalities that come out, that's every Tuesday. That's every Senate meeting. Everybody right now genuinely enjoys being together and enjoys being there for the most part. I know sometimes meetings get long and sometimes it's not the most glorious stuff, but the friendships that are made is what makes the organization functional. If people don't want to be there, they're not going to communicate, they're not going to facilitate discussion, they're not going to ask the critical questions. So the people sitting to the left and right of you, if you have a personal relationship with them, which I think we do on Student Senate, we have a great feeling in the room every Tuesday night. It really makes us functional, and most of my best friends that I've ever made at this university are from Student Senate. It was just kind of everything culminates into an experience, and that experience has been nothing but positive for me. So making this university functional and making sure that everywhere and every place and every person and every department is representing the major stakeholders, the students, is a pleasure to do. My job is the best part. So I would probably say being able to make sure that this place stays to the caliber that it is in representing students and being there for students and providing resources and academics and everything to make us well-rounded students. That's probably what keeps me going.